Hello people, welcome back. What is happening? Welcome back to Buildz. Today we are building something pretty cool that's inspired by one of my favorite Planet Minecrafters at the moment, which is Nirvana. Now over here on my new little world I've been creating, which is called Plot World, simply because all my new plot let's build, you may notice I have a brand new playlist which is plots, and I'm going to be building loads of different plot size houses and buildings. Today we're not building a plot though. It is going to be selected in a plot size, of course, like most builds, but this build is going to simply be a Tesco's Let's Build, because I thought, you know what, there's not many Tesco's Let's Builds out there, or any modern ones. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be building a very modern, sleek Tesco's. So what you're going to want to do is drop the build down one level, or actually two. I think two would look cool, right? And we're going to be using some sand. Only use sand if your texture pack, like Flows HD for example, sand is like a cool cream texture. If not, I'd recommend using snow maybe, snow, white wool, so you know, normal wool, maybe white stained clay can look pretty cool, grey stained clay, you know, whatever in your texture pack guys looks the best for this sort of creamy or almost white like textured look. I would recommend going for that. And yeah, definitely pick that material, because that's what we're going to be using for this wall feature. So if you just want to delete the selected area, so I think this is about, what is it, we'll work it out, 3, 4, let's delete you, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, so 12 by 1, I'm just getting rid of all these blocks guys, so we're going to have 2 at the front here as well, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think yeah, we should go 20 with this build. So then just make sure that these are both, you know, sand, white stained clay, whatever you're choosing to use, and that's going to be the main section of our build here guys. So what you're going to want to do now is, for this area that I just mark out quickly, you're going to want to delete the dirt section in the middle of this. This is simply so we can clear some earth and start building this project, because this project is going to be going down 2 in depth, simply because, you know, most Tesco's have like stairs down towards them, or at least the one near my house does, and I thought that was a pretty cool like a pretty cool little detail that we could do that could just add some texture and some just depth to the build, you know. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'll see you guys in a second, don't go anywhere, and let's clear some earth. Okay everybody, so welcome back. It looks like a pretty inviting plot. I think this is a pretty cool plot actually. This should work out quite nicely. So what we're going to be doing now is just over this side, what you're going to want to do is get out your sand, white stained clay, white wool, or you know, whatever you chose to use as your favorite material. We're then going to come out 2, we're going to leave a 2 gap here, we're going to come out another 2, and then we're just going to come along 2 like this. In between here, I'm going to put 2 sets of stairs, like so. And then we're going to go get out some quartz stairs like so, and some quartz slabs like so. Of course, get your sand back out if you accidentally removed it like I just did, because that will be needed. I'm going to put 2 stairs here now, 2 stairs here, and then some quartz slabs just to finish the look off. In between here you may think, look at it a bit bare. I agree with you if you're thinking that. What we're going to be doing is replacing, let's just replace the black stained clay here, and put 2 of these white stained clay panes. Almost forgot what to say there, that would have been embarrassing. So we're going to have 2 of these here, and you know, you've kind of guessed, that is your walkway. We're not going to have a disabled ramp. I don't think we're going to need one. I think that will kind of look, you know, ruin the look of the build. So at the front here, I just noticed I was planning on doing something here. I'll just remove you, just in case you guys have built this. Just remember, you're not going to go need it. Let's just change this, get some black stained clay, replace it with ice at the moment, although I think I'm going to be using that, you know, as my main material. So if we go over here now, about 1, 2 blocks down here, so I'm going to come all the way to the edge of our plot, then going to get some snow, I'm going to come up 2 in height, 2 in width, sorry, then we're going to come up 3, 1, 2, so it's this high, like so. Then going to leave a 2 gap again, like so, to bring it all the way up to the top like I've shown, and then just 1 at the top like so. You may have gathered Yes guys, this is our entrance. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get some of them anvils. Not the shitty ones. Make sure you get the normal anvils, because the other ones do kind of look like they've got some dirt on the top there. Underneath, I'd recommend putting some like snow. At the sides, once again, I would recommend putting some snow, just to hide that kind of annoying look. And you know, as you step in, kind of looks a little bit like that, I guess. Kind of cool looking. We're going to leave it like that. So what we're going to do here is having 3 in height. We're going to place one here, like so. We are then, what we're going to do here, we'll come up with some kind of cool detail. I don't know if ports will work. Kind of liking that. I guess we could continue this, maybe. Like that. So that kind of adds, you know, we're going to play around. It's trial and error always with Let's Build. So, you know, we'll play around with stuff. Find our coolest option. We'll stick with it. So you're going to bring up the side here, just by 1. And guys, I am building this literally as I go along. So if I derp out at any stage, you got to remember, I'm not like most Let's Builders. I like to build my stuff on the spot, quick and simple, and it usually turns out pretty damn cool. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to also put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Get rid of you. And we are going to remove these blocks now. Remove you two. What are you doing there? And we're going to get out some normal snow. Place with our sandstone. Don't think we're going to be needing that in a while. And just come up a different height. So you know it looks a little bit different. It doesn't look like a full block. It just adds a little bit more. You know, it looks a bit thinner, narrower, and cooler looking. So what we're going to be doing here is underneath everything, I'm going to put some snow, simply because it's bright, it illuminates the windows a little bit more than using something like black underneath. You know, it's just nice and bright and cool looking. Then we're going to be using some ice. It's an old material, I know, but I was inspired like Nirvana, like I said at the start of the video. And this is an item that needs to be started to be used again, because clearly it just looks so cool. It's better than blue stained glass. It's more flush, more sleek. It looks so much better, and we're going to be using that. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be extending this all the way across. Or should we leave one side? Let's just see if we think this needs to be wider. Of course, the plot will need to be extended. This is going to be a little bit like my sleek house, how I plotted the thing. I was like, alright guys, we're going to make this 15 wide. Next episode, we're going to make this maybe another 10 blocks wider, and it ended up in the end being something like 50 blocks wide. So, you know, we're going to be moving stuff around all the time, but you know, that's just so you guys can get the best look of your build. In fact, I actually prefer this. I think we should have it this height. So is this what you 1, 2, 3? I think you're 3, right? No, you're 2. Okay. Remove you 2 and place you there. So as you can see, that is looking pretty damn flush. I'm actually really liking that, and that looks pretty badass. Now we're going to be getting out some normal stone slabs. There you are. Right, so we're going to get you. I'm going to go all the way across here, like so. Then we're going to bring this up, and we're going to put this all the way across here. This is just for detail and just a little bit of decoration, just to give it, you know, some final touches, the nicest looks, of course. Just put it around there. And then what we're going to do in here is we're going to make sure that we have some normal grass and not the dirty grass, because dirty grass is a no grass for us, especially when building. Why would you want to look at, you know, pure dirt when you can have nice flush grass? So you were not supposed to delete. Just go get out some stone. There we go. And what we're going to be doing here is adding this really nice decoration feature I've been using a lot recently, which is oak leaves. So place it with you, and then some tall grass. Not many people use tall grass. I don't think they realize how cool this looks. And only till about a week ago, I noticed how cool this was. Why are you hashtagging this? We don't want you to hashtag this. I think my Minecraft is being a bit derp today. So if we place this every other block, just like so, and then we put some bushes in. The combination of these two materials are the definition of smexiness. I have to say, I'm liking that a lot. what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be extending this out. Like I said guys, we're going to extend it. We're going to clear the plot within this perimeter that I'm just going to mark out now. You know what, I may as well tell you guys, this is obviously going to be a lot wider. You're not going to walk into Tesco's and be like, oh, this is a really nice wide Tesco's, but it's only 5 blocks long, because that would just be a bit, you know, stupid. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be extending it at the side 1 2 3 4 blocks, and we're going to be going back 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. I think 15 should be definitely enough. And then in this sort of like section that I've just marked out guys, all the dirt is going to need to be removed. Once again, I'm sorry for this dirt clearing guys, but it's to get the best look I guess, and you can't get it without it. So this dirt section here, too in depth, it's going to need to be removed. I will meet you guys back in a second. You're not going to want to see me delete like 150 blocks obviously, it'll just be a complete waste of your time. So I'll see you guys back in a second, don't go anywhere. Hey people, welcome back. So we're doing a lot of this clearing, definitely one of them clearing types of episodes. So I think guys, what we're going to need to do here, so I think what we should do, just with the look of the build and stuff, is we should definitely move this back, because I think the glass, like the icy tinted blue glass section needs to be a bit longer, simply because I just think it looks a bit short and kind of chody. I think we need to make it look longer and make it look cooler. So what we're going to be doing is just of course replacing all of this stuff and just moving it across a bit. So what you're going to want to do is get all the materials back out again. So you're going to want to get your stone slabs, place it with the bushes, and we're going to come up 1 2 3 like so. I just think this will give it that overall nice look that we are looking for. So we're just going to place this with 3, go all the way up to the top again with some ice, like so, all the way to the top, like I said. And then we're going to get out some snow. So just put some full snow blocks, get out the slate version of the snow of course, place it with that white stained glass. I don't think we're going to need that anytime soon. And then just go across 1 2 1 2 in height like I said before, and then of course get them oak bushes, that tall grass. Alright, what should we replace you with? Some sand. Okay, sand is going like that. Okay guys, so let's just take a little step back. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot cooler. I was maybe possibly thinking of, you know, shaping all of this like Nina Man did, but I don't know yet guys. We're going to decide on this kind of stuff in a minute. So you're going to bring this out by 3. I was thinking what we could do here actually, we could go 1 2, then we could go snow block, and we could go 1 1. Yeah, I'm liking that, that's cool. And maybe what we could also do, get out some grey stained clay, just place the bush with it. Go to the top and then get out some snow. 1 2. Like that. What do we think? That is pretty slick, I'm liking that. So what we're going to be doing now is leaving a 3 gap. Instead of a 2 gap, I think, you know, a bigger Tesco's calls for a bigger entrance. And we're going to be doing just a normal snowball for this side. That's just like a cool little modern feature. You know, we got to have these features if we're having a modern home like this. And guys, there's some really cool world edit stuff to be done with this place. So if you're handy with some world edit, you know how to work the stuff, you know, all the commands and that kind of cool stuff, then I would definitely recommend using some cool world edit. I'm going to give you guys some suggestions for it, of course. If you can use it, definitely get your hands on it and produce this Let's Build with it, because you can transform this build using world edit. Of course, I'm not going to use it in my video, so I'm in a legit normal world. Some of you guys may not be though, like for example if you're on WOC or something. That's actually really quite tasty, I'm liking that. And for this, I think what we're going to use is some chiseled quartz. I think it looks more modern, because the anvils, even though you've got the normal ones, they still do kind of look a little bit crappy. So we're not going to be going with that, we're just going to be using this nice like quartz. It just looks so much smoother, you know what I mean? You can see what I mean guys. So now we've got that, what we're going to be doing over here is we're going to have like a little shopping trolley area. So let's just get out some like white stained glass panes. That is what I was going to use them for. Good job, I just remembered that. So we're going to go 1 2. Should we bring out 3, right? Yeah, I think 3 is going to be acceptable. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Fourth block, you're going to mark it out again. 1, 2, 3. And you know, this isn't going to be an overly huge Tesco, so I just think 3 of these is going to be enough. And bring them up 2 in height. And these are going to be like the little trolley racks. So what we're going to have in here is we're going to get some rails. What rails do we want to use? Just some normal standard rails, guys. I think would be cool. I'm going to put this along the middle like so. Same thing here, guys. And we're just going to get out some mine carts now, and they're going to be our shopping trolleys. I know they don't exactly look like shopping trolleys. They kind of do in a little way, but you know, that's the closest thing. You got to be creative. I know some guy like in one of my last videos said Minecraft, this isn't good, this is just a pile of bricks. I was like, well, welcome to Minecraft, idiot, where we build with blocks, not bricks. And he didn't have a brain to be creative, but you know, you got to use your creativity. This one is not going to stay, is it? Let's see if we can push it. Stay? Stay. Oh, it's hopping around. Is it alive? Alright, so now we got that, guys. Keep that like that. If we can put some snow down here, that would be quite cool. Just some strips of snow like that. And they are going to be our little trolley racks. I think also another cool feature is if we just get some torches, we're just going to pretend these are just some small outside lights, because you know, we don't really want torch and candles. That would kind of look a bit, you know, weird to have outside a modern Tesco. There you go, you got that. And what we could actually do is, if we get out that quartz again, them quartz pillar blocks, we could also put these underneath here. And guys, I definitely think this isn't going to be a one part. I don't think it should be too many, 3 at the most. But you know, this Tesco's is turning out to be a little bit bigger than I expected it to be, which is a great thing, because I was thinking I was going to build some small compact Tesco's, which is cool. But you know, it's much cooler having a larger one, of course. And then what we're going to have, some black stained clay, just replace it with that. I'm going to get out some solar panels like this, and this can say, like, you know, power the lighting for these outside lights. Let's just say we're being creative again here, guys. You know, what do we think of that? I'm actually liking that. I think that's pretty cool looking, actually. So now we've got all of that. That just adds a little bit more to the outside. What we're going to be doing now is marking off the supermarket. So let's just go, well, the Tesco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think 15 should be cool enough. And then we're just sectioning this all off. Other side, guys. And of course, I'm going to build these walls at the moment with just snow, but we're going to be adding windows, changing the shape of stuff. You know, this is just marking for walls and all that kind of stuff that's going to be needed inside this building. We just get that. And of course, go all the way to the top. Do that on all of the walls, and then we should have like a little base to work off. Then we can start doing things like including like the corridors, where we can put in different shelving racks. We can have some really cool like modern shelving racks. I'm sure I'll find some inspiration and find some really cool designs for certain things that, you know, Tesco's have. Like, I was thinking about what could a cool design be for like one of them cash machines, like an ATM. I think we could come up with some really cool designs. So guys, if you know anyone that has like cool ideas for Tesco's, definitely drop a comment down below. It will be appreciated. Of course, I'll give you credit because you definitely deserve it if you inspire me. I'm always looking for inspiration. So if you can inspire me with like a cool detail, that would be awesome. You know, because I've always wanted to put together like a video where like I really interact with fans to create something that everyone loves, sharing opinions on what can look cool, and maybe we can kind of get that together in this build. So I'm always looking to grow the fan base, you know, getting you guys more interactive with the builds. You know, we could create like a really cool little community fan base here, and that would be awesome. So now we've done all of that, of course, what we're going to do is add the little detail around here now of this just 2 slate of snow. It just adds so much detail after you finish the build. It may not be very noticeable, but once you add up like loads of these little details, you would definitely notice. Sorry guys about that, I have a cold, so if I pause randomly and stuff, it's because I have a really bad cold. It kind of sucks, but you know, England at the moment has been horrible. If you're living in America, which I know most of you guys are, you are so lucky. You may think England is really nice, but you know, if you came to live here, I think your opinions would change pretty quick. The weather here is really bad at the moment. It's like raining every single day. It's like 5 degrees Celsius outside, so yeah, I kind of got a cold. It sucks. But you know, oh well. That is actually looking so much better. So I remember looking at it a minute ago, I was like, alright, you know, we're starting off this build. It's going to need improvement, so it's not going to look perfect. Of course it does, nothing ever does, but you know, we've definitely changed the look of the build, which is really, really cool. So we've got to find like a base material. I kind of want you crack stone. I don't know if this will work, just because of all the light materials, and this is a very heavy material. But you know what, let's give it a try. If it doesn't work, we can always go change it. So guys, what you're going to want to do is just place this all in these grassy areas everywhere around. Of course we will change some of it to different materials, but this is going to be the main base material for this whole, like, you know, platform out the front here. I don't know what we're going to have here. I might create a wall, put some ATM machines. Maybe we might have a disabled ramp over here, because you know, if you think realistically, disabled people are going to need a disabled ramp to get into Tesco's, so we're definitely going to probably go build one of them. I don't think we would have enough room for it, because you know, we'd have to compromise maybe a bit of the build just to put in a ramp, and that would be pretty pointless. But now thinking about it, I think we should definitely go do that, because we've got a lot more spare space than I expected, which is awesome. So I'm going to find out how this base material looks. Hopefully it's good, and that would be pretty cool. So guys, just replace it all the way up to here. Kind of want to have dark grey stained clay, or just grey stained clay, but you know, it's a darker version, sloped up, and just place this across here. I just think it will give it a nice contrast between going from a lighter kind of mid-grey stone to a dark grey to a quartz. I think that will be really cool. You know, I guess we're going to find out how it all looks like in a second when we step back, of course. Just fill in this quickly. I'm excited to see what this looks like. Either I've screwed up or this is going to look badass. Let's have a look. You know what, I did a good job. That is awesome, I'm loving it. Right, so definitely a disabled ramp, so let's go do this thing. So over here, you're gonna wanna go 3, did we say 4? No, we went 4. I'm gonna build this one all the way across though. It's gonna be 2, like this. And we're gonna use some snow. So what we're gonna do is, mouse, come on, we had this talk about not doing 360s. Yeah, my mouse kind of wants to be like a professional, like a trick shotter or something at the moment, because it literally just does what it wants, it seems. I'm going to go with a full snow block like that. So these are kind of going to be slabs, kind of. Actually, this needs to be a little bit lower. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, they're kind of almost slabs, but you know, the only slabs that we could really use are quartz slabs, and they don't look anywhere near as good as some of the alternatives that we have, because you know, the days of quartz is kind of coming to an end now. It's more snow now, because snow is just like the new modern material, because you can just do so much more with it. Quartz used to be the modern material when we didn't have anything else, but you know, it's all snow now. So if we go place these here, let's see if we have to, you know, actually I think we're going to have to place a full snow block here, because I forgot Minecraft doesn't like not having that feature, and we're gonna come all the way up here. Let's change the heights of things a little bit. Gonna have to replace you. No, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to change around the heights of things, because of course some of the steps are gonna be different heights. That's just so we can adjust things. I think we should do that actually, and then make a smaller thing here. So I think that's going to be acceptable, like that, and then maybe we just bend this around like so. So yeah, the disabled people really do have a pretty cool little entrance here. So like that. So if you're disabled, you know, you come down here, your wheelchair, you roll in, and then you're in there. That's pretty cool, I'm liking that. What we should have here is like a staff only zone, so if we just come back like a few blocks, just put a little snow wall there. Let's just go change the time, and then we're going to just get some white stained clay. Not white stained clay, white stained glass panes. Always get them too confused. Don't know what's wrong with my head, but it doesn't like them two materials. So we're going to have like a little staff only entrance there. You know, maybe you can have like some trash cans out the back. But I'm liking the look of this build, you know. And Nina man, buddy, thank you for the inspiration. Always thought you were a very good builder, because you definitely are. But you know, this is really cool, and it was inspired by him. Doesn't really look anything like his build, but you know, he just gave me some inspiration. So what we're going to be doing now is filling this with some snow. Of course, we may change the material. It's a very simple white material. You know, my ceilings are white. it goes well, it's flush, it goes with the walls, and it just looks cool. You know, it will suit the build definitely well. But then we're going to have some windows in the top, of course, to let in some nice, cool, natural lighting, which is what we need for this. You know, modern, kind of eco, that's what we're going for. That's the kind of feel for this Tesco. You know, I wish they actually built Tesco's like this in real life, but the real realistic modern Tesco's, you know, they're not that cool. I wish they could kind of do stuff like this. That would just be awesome. So if we just bring this all the way to the back, so of course this is the ceiling. I wish you could have a setting where you could place blocks faster. Minecraft should definitely like improve. If you go like /place like ×2, that would just be awesome. Literally, if you're a Minecraft developer, please do that. It will help so many people out. So we have that there, and I kind of like it how this is a different level to the outer ridges of the build. I think that's really badass. Keep saying that word, but you know it's true. We're gonna come back now. 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna use some white stained clay. White stained glass. Come on, mind. You can do it. Don't worry. Jesus. We're gonna come all the way across here, but we're gonna leave one like that, and then we're gonna get out some more snow, and we're gonna pretend that this is kind of, you know, like rolled back. Oh yeah, you can't put snow. We're just gonna have to use some normal carpet. It won't quite as sleek, but like I said, guys, you have world edit. You have the option to do a few things. So it's going to act like it's kind of rolled back. Then what we're going to do is we're going to leave a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that should be enough. Have this one closed. You know, just adding little details like this, like one window open, you know, it adds detail to the building. It will give you a very nice end result. We're going to have some solar panels, of course, because like I said, modern eco Tesco. There's a mouthful of words. We're going to have some solar panels. We'll just place all these across here, like so. Maybe one there, and maybe, you know, take a step back. Maybe 2 here, 1 there, 2 here. I think that should look cool. Give it a little bit of variation so it's not all the same. What do we think? You know what, I'm liking that. That's cool. I think we should have some grass up here. I'm gonna have to hide this, so maybe we'll have a section of counter or something higher. So we're gonna go maybe put these in sections, right? So we can have some kind of disguise here. So you don't really want to look up in a supermarket and see dirt hanging from the ceiling. I mean, that would just be so strange, but what do you think? I know you guys are gonna be like, uneven, uneven, uneven. No guys, that's just how this build is designed. It's not uneven, don't you worry. What are we going to have here? We're going to have some ferns on the ceiling, right? Because, you know, ferns are awesome. We're going to have some tall grass and some normal grass, of course. And I think that should be enough. So if we just go place, like, so let's just say 3 ferns. I'm going to go double grass, double grass, double grass. You know, normal, normal, normal. Let's see how that looks. That is awesome. I'm liking that. So, you know, just a small selection of plants just adds to that eco home kind of look that we're after. So tall grass, tall grass, tall grass, normal. You're gonna place normal, thank you. Like that. And then you look up, you know, you've got grass. That's kind of cool. So guys, I'm gonna bring part 1 here to an end. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you're looking forward to part 2, you want to see it, be sure to pop the video a like. Popping the video a like will give me a YouTube rating, meaning my video will go higher up towards the first page, meaning I get more views, more subscribers, more inspiration to make more videos. So you guys don't understand how much it actually does when you pop a like. So please go ahead and do that, and go subscribe for more videos from me, Buildz. I'll see you guys tomorrow in part 2. See